So in this video, I just wanted to make a few points about like trading the cryptocurrencies and some tools that can be helpful. The first thing is to say that in your finances, obviously you're holding your cryptocurrencies here. You don't have to actually withdraw them to your local wallet. It's just if you want to hold them for a while, that might be the best thing, because one of the things that can happen from your local wallet is just by holding peer coins, you can make peer coins. And that's something I'll talk about in another video. So there might be a reason for you to send them locally. The other thing is for security, you might not trust this exchange to have your coins here online, not because you don't trust the exchange, but perhaps someone could hack it, as has happened with other exchanges. So you might not want to hold like large amounts in here. So sometimes it's good to withdraw it. Obviously, the downside of withdrawing stuff from the exchange is that then it'll take a while for you to have those funds available if you want to make quick trades. And the other downside is that each transaction can incur a fee. Even Bitcoin transactions have a small fee, which basically goes to the Bitcoin miners. And like I said, with Peercoin, there's a standard fixed 0.01 Peercoin fee for every transaction that you make. So you might want to limit the transactions. In any case, I don't really trade very much, but if you wanted to, it is quite fun. Like you can pretend like you're you would be like one of those forex traders, forex exchange traders, and you can just look at the price on here and see it go up and down. Like at the moment, as you can see from this graph, the price of the peer coins is quite low, but it seems to be less recently rising. So you might want to, like, I don't know, buy some now whilst they're cheap and wait for them to go up. And this chart here shows you the prices in intervals of, what are they? That's midnight, and that's half an hour. So each one of these is for half an hour. And if you haven't seen these charts before, they basically show you the price, and each one of these colored things here is called a candle, and the candle shows you the opening price. So for a green candle, the price is going up, so the opening price would be the price here at the beginning of that half an hour, and the top of that green bit is going to be the closing price. And then these handles here are called shadows, and the bottom one here tells you the lowest price that it reached in that half an hour period, and then the top bit here shows you the highest price it reached. And so this is what's standardly used by traders to like work out what's happening. And there's like different terms for the different shapes. Like I believe like ones with like a really small body, like this one here, that if I hover over it, you can't see, but this one here, yeah, is like a doji. Then there's ones that are called hammers, and like investors have like different ways of that they work out whether the market's going to go, the price is going to go up or down. But I don't really know much about that. But as you can see, you can only see the 24 hours. So if you wanted, there is another site that I found that's really good, which is called Digital Coin Charts. So if I try and find it, there we go. It's dc-charts.com, and it will show you charts for all different types of cryptocurrencies. But the one we're interested in is obviously the Peercoin one. So Peercoin to BTC, and then you can choose the exchange that you want to know the price from. Because I'm using BTC, I'm going to stick with that. Show the price chart, and then you can see it shows you the price chart, and this is in intervals of that's 7 o'clock there, and that's 8 o'clock. So this is hours that it's showing you, but you can change that. That's the good thing. You can auto refresh it every minute if you're like really interested in the latest like price, and then you can change the period over like for 5-minute intervals. At the moment it's each hour, but you can change it for each day, so you can see roughly okay, you can't actually do the day one, but you can do every 4 hours. Yeah, so every 4 hours this is what's been happening. So you can see that recently the price of the peer coins has gone quite low, like the lowest it's been for a while. So that's just helpful to know if you want to be trading all these currencies. You can change the interface here to have a different theme. And yeah, basically if you want to donate, there's this guy or girls Bitcoin address if you want to donate Bitcoins, because it's a quite useful tool to have to be able to trade, if that's what you want to do. And you can look at other currencies as well. So yeah, so that's how you can trade using BTC or any exchange really. And this is a useful site that you can use to help with your trading. But the main thing is like, obviously it's real money that you're playing around with. So I'm only showing you how to do it. I've not got much money in here, so it doesn't really matter. But like, obviously the price can go up and down. And these people in this troll box here will just like try and tell you that it's going to go up and down all the time. But it's pretty funny, but just ignore them really, because no one really knows what's going to happen.